Hey guys, it's Rory from ANSgear. We've got two kinds of swabs from dye on the table right now. So we've got the dye fuzzy stick and we've got the dye slick stick right there. Everybody's kind of probably familiar with the fuzzy stick version. That's right here. So this is just going to be like a giant cotton swab. Let's open this one up real quick so you can see it in all of its glory. So we've got fuzzy ends on both sides right there, and then a bendable, flexible little bit of tubing in the middle. So you can fold it and slide it in your pocket. Usually, well, I shouldn't say usually. Most paintball pants have a special pocket just for swabs. So this, you fold it in half and then you can slide it in this pocket, which is narrow, and your swab fits right down inside there. These are good for cleaning up breaks inside your loader or inside your barrel while you're on the field. They get dirty real quick though. So once you've used them once or twice, you'll definitely want to try to clean them out. You can usually just fill a bucket full of water and kind of swirl them around in there and then let them come out and dry. People spray them with the hose. I found that you do that enough times with the hose, and then the adhesive that they use to get this stuff to stick to the actual stick that's inside there, it starts to come off and they unravel and they fray and stuff like that. So I just take mine in a bucket and wiggle them around for a while and then let them dry. Don't put them in the dryer. Not a good choice. So this is your fuzzy stick. It's nice and fuzzy, cleans things out. Then we've got the slick stick over here. Pull this one out. Take a good look at that. So if you look at the back of this, you can see, or you might notice that it looks very similar to another kind of swab out there. The Exalt barrel made. These are made by Exalt right there. You can see it's on the bottom right there. They're not trying to hide that, but it's just made for dye. So they can call it their slick stick. It's got the dye logo, everything on it, the same. Nice fuzzy end to it. So this fuzz is definitely a step up from the fuzz that is on the fuzzy stick. But again, there's a different purpose for this one. Probably not one that I would carry on the field with me. This is one I might keep back in my bag just because of the quality of this one right here. This one I wouldn't really care about losing. I'm out on the field, it falls out of my pocket, whatever, I'll get a different one. But this one is going to be a little bit more, and it's going to do a little bit more. So you've got one side right here, which is going to really kind of clean out and polish the barrel. But this side right here is kind of like a squeegee for your barrel. So if you break inside the gun, you've got it all gunked up and everything like that, you're going to stick this down the end of the barrel. And when you push it down the end of the barrel, this little end is going to get pulled back right here. So it's not going to be as fat and wide, and it's not going to seal up the barrel. So as you slide it in, it's going to stay nice and thin, and it's going to go all the way down in there, and it's not going to push the paint down into your gun, which can happen with swabs like this. If you've got your gun, well, we'll use this part and this part. You've got your gun right here, right? And you've got your barrel. And you break a ball, and your barrel is covered in goo on the inside. And you take this thing and you stick it down in there to clean it out. It's going to clean it out, but all that paint that's at the front, this is going to push paint, push paint, push paint. It's going to push a bunch of paint back into the gun. You run this through enough times, you can clean that all out. But if you want to get the best cleaning possible, you push this down through, this stays back so it's not forcing all that paint in there. And then when you get down to the end and you pull the other way, this collapses down and you can see that it widens out. Boop, boop. So it makes like a squeegee circle inside your barrel. Boop. And then you pull it and it goes, it's going to squeegee all that grime and stuff out the end of the barrel. Then once you do that, maybe once or twice, then you flip it around, boop, 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 polish that out. You're good to go. So different kind of setup right there. This is more of an emergency situation. I'm on the field, got to get it clean, got to get on to the next shot, next person, whatever. A million people shooting at me. That's great for that environment. This is real good for back at the bench, doing some cleaning, getting ready for the next game to get out there. So two different options from dye right here. We've got the dye slick stick. We've got the dye fuzzy stick. They're both available on the website at ansgear.com.